Hi guys, it's me, ColorMeCassie, and today we're doing a Makeup 101 video on how to do a halo eye. And guys, if you're new here, then consider subscribing for more beauty-related content. I do makeup tutorials, reviews, unboxings, and other such awesome videos. So if you're not yet subscribed, consider scrolling down and hitting that red subscribe button down below. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I make a new video. And you guys, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button so that I know to keep doing videos just like this. Without further ado, let's jump right into this Makeup 101 tutorial. So guys, today I'm going to be using the Morphe Brushes 35W palette. I just wanted to use something a little bit more affordable, and I believe these Morphe palettes are like 20 bucks a palette, and you do get 35 shades in them, so that comes out to pretty darn affordable. Definitely drugstore range of affordability. Just so that you guys can see all of the colors in here, this is kind of what we're working with. Lots of purples, lots of bronzy shades. Oh, falling over. Lots of purples, lots of bronzy shades, and I think this is a great palette for fall. So I'm going to be using this palette today to teach you guys how to do a halo eye. So today I'm going to start out using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is just an eyeshadow primer that I really enjoy. And eyeshadow primers are really good for helping colors to be super pigmented on your eyes and helping to reduce fallout. I would highly recommend using an eyeshadow primer of some kind. And if you don't have an eyeshadow primer, just put some concealer on your eyelids and powder over the top, and then you can start your eyeshadow look and it'll stay a lot better. So the Morphe palette doesn't have a mirror, so I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs palette as the mirror. Don't, get me wrong, I'm not using this palette for anything on my eyes. That's all the Morphe palette. But there's legit no mirror in this guy, so. Now I'm just taking a little bit of my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and powdering on top of that primer. For the first shade, I'm going to be going in with this orange color right here, and that is just going to serve as my transition shade in my crease. I'm going to start applying it right on the outer corner and kind of use little fluffy circular motions and back and forth windshield wiper motions to get that color more concentrated on the outer edge and also the middle of the eye in the crease, but also just slightly blend it in towards the center part of the eye. I do want it a little bit lighter on the inner corner, but I want the color to go all the way along the crease when I'm doing a halo eye. And once I feel like I've got that kind of blended all the way and most of the product off of my brush, I'm going to kind of take it up a little bit higher and try to blend that up towards my brow bone. I don't want it to be super pigmented up there, but I'm just kind of blending out these edges, which is why I waited until there's not product very much at all on my brush. So my next step is to take that same color and put it on the outer corner of my eye and also on the inner corner of my eye on the lid, just to start blending that color inwards to create that halo effect of darkness on each edge of the eye. And something that's really great about halo eyes is they really help to contour your eye. And I know everyone's super into contouring right now. Contour this, contour that, contour my neck, contour my butt. But contouring your eyes is a legit thing. You do darker around the edges and lighter in the middle, and it's going to really bring your eye forward and make it seem more round and make it kind of pop. So that is the benefit of doing an eye look like this. Now I'm going to go in with this deeper brown orangey shade right here, and I'm going to use that in my crease just a little bit lower to deepen it up a bit. And this is just adding to that dimension on the eye to just draw the parts that you want to draw backwards in the face, if that makes sense. Darkness is going to bring areas back, just like when you contour your cheekbone, it sinks it in. We're contouring the eye socket, if that makes sense. It's a weird thing to do, but it looks pretty. Promise. And I'm also going to be taking a little bit of a smaller blending brush just to make sure I get this very precisely in the crease. And I'm also going to bring that again on the inner and outer corners. I'm just not going to bring it into the middle quite so far. And just to make sure the edges are all nice and blended, I'm going to go back in with my big blending brush with whatever is left on it and blend out those edges. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this dark purple shade and put that on the inner and outer corner of my eyelid. And I'm just going to be using a flat shader brush to lay that down. And then going back in with my detailed blending brush here, I'm going to take some more of that purple and just kind of blend it over the top of the crease to connect the top and really finish off that halo effect. So we're just going to take that and kind of go from the one side of the purple over to the other. And just kind of do a little bit of blending through there. And keep it pretty darn low in the crease. And then going back with my big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out the very, very edges of that purple, being really careful not to blend too much so that it gets muddy, and just kind of feathering out the very edge of where that purple is. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that purple on my flat shader brush and really touch up any areas that I think lost a little bit of pigmentation in the blending. Now I'm going to take a little makeup remover wipe just to make sure I get all of that dark purple off of this flat shader brush real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it with some setting spray, because what we're going to do now is we're going to take a bright shimmery shade and place that right in the middle, and that is really going to pull the middle of the eye forward and make the eye appear more round and voluptuous and pretty, and boom, you know, it's going to be all like pow, wham, eyeball. You know, you get it. For the bright pop in the center, I'm going to go in with this coppery gold shade right here because I think that'll be really, really pretty. And I'm just going to place that right in the center of the eye. And I'm really being careful not to take that too far out, because it's easier to spread and blend it than it is going to be to undo it. And I'm going to take this little detailed brush and just kind of feather that right on the edges of the copper to make sure I have a really gradual change between the copper and the purple. And I'm going to take our orange transition shade and apply that on the lower lash line just to really help round out the look. And then I'm going to take this light shimmery shade right here and just apply that on the inner corners of my eyes and also under my brow bone. So that is kind of the finished idea of how you do a halo eye. You can do this with a variety of colors. You just really want to keep the darker shades on the inner and outer corner of the eye and then connect it over in the crease, and that is really going to give you depth around the eye. And then if you apply a lighter shade that maybe has a little bit of shimmer to it right in the middle, you're going to get that pop, that pull forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my liner, my mascara, and my lip, and I'll be right back. Okay, real truth time, you guys. Sometimes putting on liquid lipstick really does not go the way I want it to. So I just legit spent like a full 10, maybe 15 minutes trying to get that to work right. So guys, this is the finished look. I really do enjoy doing halo looks. They're one of my favorite kind of looks. So just remember, darker shades in the crease, in the inner and outer corners, and a light shimmery shade in the center of the lid, and you'll be good to go. That is the key behind a good halo eye look. And if you can do that, you can do pretty much any halo look you want. So that's it for this Makeup 101 tutorial on how to do a halo eye. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please make sure you smash that like button so I know to keep doing videos just like this one. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you're new here, consider subscribing to get in on more makeup tutorials, unboxings, and other beauty-related content. I know we'll have a really good fun time over here, and I hope to see you guys in the comments again soon. That's pretty much it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!